All right, y'all. So welcome back to the CCP. That's the Culture Coverage Podcast where we
cover the motherfucking culture.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, baby.
CP back.
It's been a minute, but we back.
Yeah, I told these guys like a couple weeks back, we was like, yo, let's take a break. I'm 5 episodes behind. But in those episodes, we're like talking about Super Bowl and like what happened back in like March, already like in June. So I told these guys, yo, I promise we're going to do a turnaround, a one-day turnaround. So I was like, there's too much happening in the culture and we got to cover it. Plus, I haven't been promoting this podcast the way I'm supposed to because I have clients. Excuses, a lot of excuses.
It's a lot going on.
Excuses.
We had to take a step back and really assess the situation and make sure we're doing this the right way for y'all, because we got to maintain that consistency. There's no point of us dropping a couple videos, going ghost for a couple months, then, so we got to keep that consistency. So it was literally just a matter of us taking a step back, getting on the same page, and y'all about to see the results going forward.
Yeah, we all work really, really hard all together trying to make Freddie do these edits. You know what I'm saying? All together collectively. No, we all put in 100%, making sure Freddie gets these.
and
he got a whole life. He got mad clientele. Motherfucking Freddie just came back.
Crazy clientele.
He's going to New York next week.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, he was just in DR. So, and then we still...
Brother shot a dope-ass music video.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Which he about to shoot one for Kugo Cigar.
Yeah, they been slacking. I've been telling them get on their music shit. They don't even be getting on.
And we are not.
He don't. Hey, lying, just because you don't see what's going on behind closed doors, don't mean we slacking. Yeah. Hey, okay. This studio time costs money. Studio time costs money, and we gotta
we got the money.
But you gotta make sure you know what you're doing when you go in the booth.
The crazy thing, these motherfuckers don't even need the money because it's my studio. They can come and pull up.
It's right next door. Yeah.
Throw me a 50, throw me 100. It don't even matter about the money. Just come in. I want these guys to come in here and work, bro. Just
I just been locked down with wifey. That's all it is.
Yeah, life be lifing sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, life be lifing.
But no, big love. Shout out to folk. I just wanted to take that moment to say big love. Because I know I'm not the one editing none of the shit. I don't know nothing about it.
There's a big shout out to Freddie right here, because everything that you guys see, I got friends and family, and new fans who've been watching the pod, and they come to me and they're like, man, damn, are you editing the videos? I'm like, nah, that's my homie.
Oh, appreciate y'all.
A lot of people are messing with the edits, man.
Nah, fuck that, bro. Focus. If you don't know the quality that you've been putting out in these videos, not just these. But every videos, the music videos, and this, your quality is crazy, bro.
Facts.
No, not for nothing. Like we're under. That's just an understatement to the quality and how blessed everyone who fucks with you musically and in every level, they have you as their like, you know what I'm saying? The machine, bro. Like you're.
Appreciate y'all, man.
You always been creative, and
so if you don't know, if you're an artist, you somebody out there who needs some shit,
to see how things are coming out nowadays, like. Yeah, it's just crazy, bro.
Yeah. Real, man.
Yeah, man. But let's get a song and let's do a music video.
No, for real.
I
say when we dropped that song that we just wrote, you say you finished your verse, right?
No, I didn't.
No lie?
I didn't finish my verse.
You didn't finish it?
No.
I finished mine.
That's what I'm saying.
And my shit fire. My shit gonna be fire. You finish that shit, we let bottles jump on the hook a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Yo, we need bottles to do like all skits. We need to bring skits back to.
We bringing that
to
back.
Music.
We bringing that back. We bringing that back.
Mm-hmm. We need to bring skits back to the music. Not only that, we need to bring the artistry, the details. That's the thing that's missing in our culture. We're trying to do stuff too fast, too like, pump it out, and we're missing the details. Put the little how you say Easter eggs. We need to put Easter eggs back in videos, little things that make people think like the way Kendrick is doing right now. Yeah. He got everybody back. I'm about to say,
I feel like you're describing like how Kendrick is doing shit right now.
Yeah, it's like, release stuff at a certain time, like leave little Easter eggs for people to hunt for, like you know what I'm saying, like. That's the culture, man. That's what being like, I didn't notice that before. He released it on 9/11, and 9/11 was the day that
right.
And you notice he said this on the time frame of, you know what I'm saying, like people. It's fun again, man. This is what the culture is about. It's all about the details. Even not to go on a tangent and talk too much, but WWE. You notice how Triple H, I call him Papa H.
Okay.
He can't, if this man stepped to the side because of the allegations and everything, bro. WWE has been cranking, son. He's added the old school '90s details. Like if you go and there's an interview, you see in the background stuff happening. That and he adds little Easter eggs to the next storyline. It's back to those days where it's all about the details. And notice how everybody's watching wrestling again, bro. Wrestling is cool again.
I do feel like there's a lot more people talking about it at least.
Telling you, bro.
This whole rap game just turned into WrestleMania.
Hey,
bro.
That Jam really motherfucking Vendetta in this bitch 2024.
And you know, I feel and it's about time. If whoever makes video games, they need to bring that shit back because right now they would make a killing off of that game, bro.
The only thing is with that game is on the first round they let me say graped because we're gonna
They graped.
they graped the artists back in those days money wise.
They didn't give them enough money.
They didn't give them
putting their faces and their image in the game.
Yeah, so
it's the same thing they was doing with the college sports. They wasn't paying the college players to be in the game and stuff, so they did away with it. Yeah. But man, all them games was lit. Even the latest one I think was called Icon.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, if they can find a way to bring that back with
that's
the current artist that is in the game now, that'd be pretty lit.
I'm telling you, I don't know why there'll be some
zesty characters though. I bet you.
But no,
there'll be some real zesty characters with some special moves that'll have you fucking laughing and
like
shit.
Like a gold dust, like
Lil Uzi Vert be the gold dust. Oh shit! He just dance and twinkle on you and do weird things.
Oh,
I think Gunna just gonna hit him with the E-ya. E-ya.
I can hear it, son. Yo, if they really, cause these gaming people, they make money.
Oh yeah.
If they really wasn't on some like greedy stuff, and also the artists sometimes get a little bit too carried away with like trying to like. They feel like they're on the game. They feel like, oh, I want all the money. I'm the man on this game.
Right.
If they calm down a little bit, and put really what their worth is,
but nowadays games is extra dope because you can go live and add extra things, and these artists can get paid off of all the extra little things that they add to these games.
Kind of like Fortnite does.
Just like add the extra skins and all that stuff.
Just like Fortnite.
You know what would be dope if they brought that game back? If they brought the Vendetta game back, it would be to really know the worth of the artist. Let the artist get his piece.
You got to pay for their character.
Pay for their character. They're not involved in the game. They're involved in the game, but they don't come included with the game. If you really like this artist, pay for him.
Pay for that character.
You pay for
just like a Fortnite thing.
Mm-hmm. I like that,
and that will really let the people and
the artists and then the artists will get their cut.
You also got
they got nothing to complain about.
You could probably buy merch. The future's gonna be crazy because you probably exceed to buying merch and music through that same app.
They'll give you a bunch of like local bullshit artists to start off with, but you got to buy the good ones.
Yeah,
but you got like Dreamville, OVO, TDE. Then you got the little.
You can do a little Royal Rumble.
You got the little Nas X's and the Doja Cat.
You know what would happen right now during this time if we had that game and we could battle Drake versus Kendrick right now on that game? Like everybody would be on that game right now.
Everybody would be playing that game right now. But Drake would win. But Drake would win every one because ain't Kendrick pretty small? If they ain't got no weapons, I think Drake got that.
I was thinking about this a day or two ago. This same game that we're talking about, Mortal Kombat style. You add special effects to Kendrick. He could shoot, get over here. You know what I'm saying? Drake could hit you with some weird shit. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking,
they're gonna have to have some dope celebrations. Like if he beats Drake, he gonna have to be like, they not like us.
Yeah, bro.
They not like us.
Also, Mortal Kombat graphics these days are crazy.
Yeah, bro. Speaking of shooting.
Should we get there? Hold on.
We slow down.
Let's slow down. We got a lot to talk about today. We have a lot to talk about today. There was a shooting today, but let's.
Was that today?
Yesterday. My bad. All my days bleed together.
Yeah.
Facts.
Facts.
But for real though, a lot has led up to this. Like I said, we have been absent for the past few weeks, but this past week or two has been very, very active in the culture.
You know what? This whole time that we haven't been doing shows,
It's when all
It
the
got
most
cracked.
stuff has been happening.
That's why I said bring it back.
So man, when I tell you, we was all like in the chat, in our group chat, and talking to you, we're like, bro, how all this shit is happening right now?
We should be talking about this.
We should be in the fucking studio
like
talking.
400 posts on IG, like, bruh.
But like, you know, the good thing is you know, a lot of people got off some things that they had to say, so we've been able to see how the culture is receiving the feedback.
I can see the words.
So we can kind of speak, you know, on behalf of the culture and also give our own 2 cents on
that's the most
the
important
situation.
thing. What we think is the most important thing.
Yeah.
CCP. Or
I mean, that's what people tuning in for. They want to know. They want to know. They want to know what our thoughts are on it. You know.
All right. So
And we're not biased, so let's get it.
who y'all going for?
Kendrick. No, I'm just
Kendrick.
playing. No.
Jay?
I'm gonna say that in this beef specifically, if we're just talking diss for diss, I think Kendrick has the upper hand as far as the disses go, because the dude, we was just talking about how he's so coordinated, how he's so strategic and so planned, and it's like even when he dropped the song 616, which by the way is my least favorite track out of all the songs that he dropped, I just thought it was a little too mellow for me. Like I was like falling asleep, but lyrically and his thought process, it's just beyond most artists. You know, almost any artist really, if you think about it. Like 616, it has like fucking like 5 different meanings. It's like the Father's Day in Canada. It's the Tupac's birthday. The day O.J. Simpson died.
What?
Bro, there's so many.
Shut up.
Bro, there's like 5 different meanings for 616.
You
so
just labeled like 3 or 4. I never heard any of this.
bro, when like so it's like when you look at it like that, I just feel like Kendrick is just so much more calculated than Drake
Somebody
is.
on Kendrick's team is whoever came up with that shit was like,
like
Yeah.
you know, but
Name it this.
but at the same time, I'm gonna sit here and tell you that I'm on Team Drake.
Okay.
I'm on Team Drake, even though I think Kendrick won. I'm on Team Drake for the simple fact that I feel like
really, really trying to keep it PG.
everybody who's on Team Kendrick is so pro Kendrick
They not like us.
that they're trying to discredit everything that Drake has ever done.
Wait. I can say the same thing about Drake fans. Drake fans are the same way. They don't think another.
yeah.
I feel like Kendrick fans are more on
they're
the
not.
cusp,
I don't think so.
No?
I think you were right when you first said.
I think
both of
they're-
them are like that.
but not the second half. But I get it. But I feel like Drake fans. Once you're a Drake fan, you're a Drake fan, and it don't matter what Drake does. He is the winner.
Yeah,
Even-
but Kendrick fans are like that though.
Yeah.
Well, I
Kendrick
agree. I
represents-
agree and I disagree at the same time, because Drake, I'm trying to think like of a specific album, because Drake got albums out that, like, if I'm being honest, like, I don't think the whole album goes in. I might pick about like 4 or 5 songs out of that and throw it on my playlist, but I'm not listening to that shit from start to finish. I got hella skips on a couple Drake albums. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. That's debatable
It's debatable for sure, but
because his shit lately been not skippable. But I don't really listen to too many albums.
right.
Drake just been dropping bombs.
I just feel like from what I've been witnessing from the masses, like on social media, through Facebook, through Instagram, through Twitter, I just feel like I'm witnessing more Drake hate
Oh yeah.
than I'm witnessing love for either of them.
You see all the dislikes on YouTube for Drake's
His
diss
thing-
track?
reached a
yeah,
million.
for the Hard Part 6.
But yo, that's just weird.
It's crazy. It's like it's so crazy, and it's so crazy because I feel like people have hated Drake for so long, but now that Kendrick is dropping these tracks, it's giving people the green light to hate him publicly.
You know what it comes down to, man? At the end of the day, it comes down to pop and hip hop, and people consider Drake to be more pop and Kendrick to be the essence of hip hop. So when you're debating popular pop versus hip hop, you're gonna go with the culture is gonna go with hip hop. But
Right.
smart people know that Drake is not just pop, because if you've been
Right.
following Drake since the beginning,
Facts.
you know he is the essence of hip hop.
Yeah.
It's the biggest
Exactly.
debate is the pop part, is that he is more popular than Kendrick around the world, around the whole
Right.
world.
Because Kendrick
We talked about this in another episode.
Kendrick sticks to his lane, and first of all, there is nothing wrong with that. By the way, There's nothing wrong with sticking to your lane, and it's not to say that if he wanted to go popular, he couldn't.
So it's like
he could do it if he wanted to.
That's why I love the Michael Jackson Prince. I love it.
I love it.
I
I
love
love
the comparison.
the comparison.
Why?
So you got the Prince as Kendrick Lamar, and then you got the Michael Jackson as Drake.
Right.
So I love how they play with that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson was
Diddy.
more mainstream, and Prince was more for you know.
Yeah, for the,
The
people.
essence.
For the people, bro.
Just
the
like
culture.
that
The
one
culture.
lane,
All
the
right.
culture of that.
And but like to say that it should not be throwing shade towards either of them.
Yeah.
To say that Kendrick is for the culture and Drake is for the mainstream, that shouldn't be throwing shade towards either of them.
Mm-hmm.
You really, you know what I'm saying? But people like to, and I guess that's why, like, if y'all, you know, follow my Facebook, which I know most people probably don't, but like, if y'all seen the debates that I've gotten in, it's very more so defensive for Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have been seeing you, and we all be talking about that shit. They be like, "Yo, Jay been going in on this
No,
Drake
for real,
beef
because-
lately, bro." I be
because-
like, "Yeah, nigga."
The easiest comparison for me is when you compare Mike and LeBron, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody gonna say Mike is the best, but most of the people who say that Mike is the best shit on LeBron. They straight shit on him like he's like he ain't fucking shit. And it's like, bro, shut the fuck up,
That's
bro.
how they debate.
Just because Kendrick is winning this doesn't mean Drake ain't shit. And that's my whole thing.
We can't take credit from Drake because at the end of the day, bro, who can last all these years? So,
Bro,
since
two
what?
decades. 2 decades this man has been on the Billboard constantly.
Mm-hmm.
Who can you say has been doing that? And the reason why we say, like, look, bro, Kendrick has not been consistent. Who know? But we don't know what people's reasonings are. He even mentions in one of his songs, he's like, rapping ain't my whole life. He's like, I got kids to raise. You don't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
And it's like, I fuck with that because
No number.
life hits you. Life hits you,
Yeah.
right? Because why the same reason I haven't been in the booth, the same reason I haven't been as active as I've wanted to be the past couple years, I got 2 new kids, bro. I got a 4-year-old, I got a 2-year-old. The past 2 years of my life has been the most absent.
And it made you step away from the music. So
Right.
what if Drake did that? And we would have had none of Drake music right now.
Right.
That's my main thing, bro. At the end of the day, I know it seems like this is just, and people, this is all, we like this entertainment shit when it comes to wrestling, the WrestleMania, and the entertainment of the drama and distractions. Each diss track is to distract. Don't get it fucked up. This still Kuko Cigar.
Hey.
Motherfucker, need conspiracy, CCP in there. Man. Each diss track is to distract. And these distractions that's been going on,
Hey.
Bros, that's bars, bro. That's bars.
it's a beautiful thing, but let's not get it twisted, man. Let's not get it twisted. We love these artists. J. Cole, fucking love these artists, bro. What the fuck would we be without
Speaking of
Drake?
J. Cole.
Who
Speaking
would
of
be
J.
without
Cole.
Kendrick
Speaking-
Lamar?
speaking of
Hold
J.
on,
Cole.
one second. I just want to give props to.
Go
I
ahead,
just want
go
to get my
ahead.
point across to.
Yeah, go ahead,
The
go
fact
ahead, go ahead.
that we need these artists, and God forbid we didn't have any of these artists, and the music that they've already put out, but the music that we still want them to put out.
Mm-hmm.
This beef means nothing. I think I said distraction because whether this beef happens or not, I'm looking forward to the new Drake track. I'm looking forward to the new Kendrick track.
Me too.
I hope they make a track together, bro. I hope we can hear
At the
that
end of the day,
again.
at the end of the day, we're all sitting here
But a lot of
anxious for the next whoever the fuck gonna drop it. I don't
Yeah.
care if it's Drake or Kendrick. I
And
want to
Kendrick's
hear it.
supposedly dropping the album. You said.
Oh, he is. He is.
Oh,
He's been playing it for a while.
Oh yeah, I heard that sometime in May he's gonna release an album. I also heard, well, it is happening. Drake is also releasing a Nike line, and I heard on the back end they told him stop with the diss tracks for now because you got this guy talking about
Pedophiles.
yeah, weirdo stuff. You're gonna mess up our sales, so chill out right now. Let us release this line for you, and so I think that's why everybody's saying like the beef is kind of
But
like
also, just
No, real quick, but while we're on that, before we get away from that, I actually saw that story. I researched it and I found out it was all cap.
oh really?
Yeah, so the story was that Drake's people from, I thought it was a Universal Music Group.
Mm-hmm.
The story was that Universal Music Group reached out to Kendrick and XO.
Mm-hmm.
So Weekend's label and Kendrick's team,
So I'm gonna chill out.
and told them, yo, chill out with the diss records. It's fucking up our money now. You know, and that's basically what the word on the street was, and people was out there punking Drake for basically people was like, oh, Drake's own team knows that he lost because they out there telling him, but it was all cap.
It's all cap.
As far as I know, and I could be wrong. But from the sources that I've got,
he has the Drake algorithm. That's what.
I probably at this point, I might have it at least on Facebook. I might have the Drake algorithm on Facebook because they probably seen that I've been defending him so much. But like on some real shit,
Jay got light skin telepathy. He could tap it.
Hey, no, for real. That's the honestly, bro. Algorithm. That is the other thing that bothered me a little bit. And I'm not going. I can't even lie, bro. That bothered me a little bit about the Kendrick diss. Was the whole you can't say nigga no more. I'm like, you can't say nigga no more. Like, what the fuck?
Rick Ross started that shit with that white boy shit.
But that shit is great. It's beautiful.
You know what I'm saying?
That's always been like a Southern thing. I never heard that up north, but here down south, if you're like a light skinned black. Nigga,
you could be Spanish and niggas is saying nigga.
Yeah, no. But I'm saying if you light skinned,
I'm not Spanish,
they're gonna call you white boy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I've been called white boy growing up.
Yeah,
my whole life down south, bro.
Yeah.
My whole life. The reason why, and another reason why I had to take defense to Drake and all of this culture vulture, and he ain't black enough, and he needs black rappers to seem black, and that's the shit that really like.
It's funny because it lines up, but it's bullshit.
You know that's honestly that's the main. That is the main. That is the main reason why I said I got to defend Drake.
Jay's muscles is flexing about this conversation.
I dead ass grew up. I dead ass grew up. If anybody knows Jupiter, Florida. If anybody knows Jupiter, Florida, I went to Jupiter High School, and I graduated in 2009. When I was going there, in those times, about probably like 4,000 kids at that school. Out of that 4,000 kids, maybe a few hundred were colored. It was all white kids, right? So, and out of the colored kids, it was
4,000 kids in that school.
It was some.
Hold on, this got to be an exaggeration.
No, I'm not lying.
This is like 11 schools combined.
It was at least 3,500. I'm not lying. There was 800 there was like 800 or 900 that was in my graduating senior class.
Sounds like a million kids, right?
It was huge, bro. It was a very very big
see a school having that many.
Pep rallies.
It's a very very big school. We had 3 lunches. It was crazy.
Yeah. That sounds so bad.
But long story short, bro, it was like when I hung out with the black kids in school, I was the white boy. When I was with the mass of the population, which is the white kids of the school, I was a nigga.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I look like I'm Spanish.
Yeah.
I never was able to fucking fit in
you,
anywhere, bro.
Let the people know where you are, though. What's your background?
I'm half black.
He's Honduran.
I'm half black. I'm half white. So my mother's white. If you look at her, she kind of look like she's French or Hispanic, but she's white. And then my father is from Saint Lucia, from the Caribbean islands. So, but yeah, man, I'm
fluent Spanish.
I do not. My girl is Dominican, so I mean, we all over the place. My kids is mutts. You know what I'm saying? So, but like my whole thing is I just really didn't like the shade thrown at being a light skin. If you light skin, that's what it seemed like to me. A lot of people came and tried to explain it to me. They were like, it's not about light skin. It's not about that. It's about Drake being fake. And I'm like, okay, like
I think
point out the fakeness. You know what I'm saying? So because my first defense was, if Drake can't say it, then why can J. Cole say it? Why can Chris Brown say it?
Well, that's
they're mixed
what it comes down to with the
they're
fake
mixed
shit.
too.
That's what it comes down to with the fake shit. You bring it up towards Drake because Drake, we've seen him when he was 15. We've seen him when he was 17.
We've seen these people when they grow up.
No, not these people. Drake specifically. We haven't seen J. Cole. We believe J. Cole, just like we believe Kendrick.
Right.
We believe who you named someone.
We didn't see J. Cole.
We didn't really see Drake when he was 15.
But listen,
we have seen him in Degrassi at 15.
Yeah.
He was 15 years old.
He was
young. He was young.
15.
He didn't
Degrassi.
He didn't even have a shape up yet in Degrassi.
I mean, he looked like he was young in Degrassi, but I thought he was still like a young.
The very beginning,
baby.
the very beginning times was like 14 years old.
Yeah, he was a baby, and the thing is, we never saw J. Cole growing up. That's the thing.
But we almost don't have to
and
because
we never seen Kendrick growing up. We never seen
Not only that, but we've seen Drake on the sidelines and how he talks is super proper and always drinking wine, and he's just always on some switchy shit. Like you never know. We never seen J. Cole like that. You ain't never see Kendrick like that.
That's false. J. Cole talks very proper.
I don't know, man. You know what I'm talking about with the comparisons that I'm trying to make with Drake, Drake painting his fingernails and J. Cole not painting. That's all I'm gonna say right there.
Let me tell you something. I'll tell you like this because
J.
like
Cole
when you
painting his fingernails.
when you hear J. Cole talk and you hear Drake talk, yes, you can kind of hear more of a white person in Drake if that's what you're trying to get at. But it's like my dad is my father is 100% black. But if you did not know who my dad was and you heard him talk on the phone, because he's professional and
not only that, though,
I hate when we put educational talk, or when we talk educated and we put that as white and black. Like, we gotta end that shit.
And that's why. And that's why I don't like this whole beef.
I'm not talking about that
because that's what I felt. That's what I felt this turned into, and that's what I don't like.
What are you talking about?
Degrassi Drake. We're talking about the Drake that we've seen him as an actor grow up. We have not actor.
Did you say actor?
Hence the word actor. Yeah.
Thank you. That's the whole thing I want people to.
That's the whole negative part about this conversation.
That's bullshit because Kendrick is an actor too. Kendrick's been in movies too.
Not like Drake, bro.
Okay.
Not a child actor.
But it don't matter. But it don't matter.
Actor, bro.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, when I was his age, I was not doing shit like that. I was doing gangster shit back in the day.
You was. Kuko started a whole gang when we was in high school.
Saying, when I was that young, when he was in Degrassi, I was in the county jail.
Okay.
I was in the county.
So let me ask you this though.
Not bragging.
If you at 14, 15 years old,
fucking mad bitches doing gangster shit.
Okay.
And I'm fucking mad bitches doing gangster shit.
Kuko started a game when we was kids, bro. He's literally the Spanish Tukey Williams, basically.
Yo, man,
that's a bad comparison because they put that guy.
And you can't say that about Drake.
Allegedly.
Nah, I'm talking shit.
Allegedly.
No, but I'm saying
it's so silly, folks.
I'm saying, I guess,
but facts though.
If you were 14 or 15 years old and you had an opportunity to be in the movie, would you do it?
I'm just talking about it. I would do it. I would definitely do it. But if I were to get backlash when I'm 25 on some gangster shit,
you wouldn't do it. You would go back 10 years and not do it.
No, and people were to bring it up, I would be like, I get it. And just like when we seen, there's a recent Tupac interview.
And I'm sure he does get it.
There's a recent Tupac interview when he was like 17 and he was in school of, I don't want to say ballet, but he was in a school of arts.
with performing arts. He was a performing arts girl in Baltimore, yeah.
And it's been going around lately. It's kind of viral, but it's been out. Where he's getting interviewed, and he has like the blonde hair, and the way he's talking is kind of like.
Who is this?
It's kind of sassy.
Tupac had blonde hair.
Yeah.
He died. He died. And he was like 17, talking sassy.
He had like a little tank top on, and
oh shit, I did not know about this.
Yeah, he's just like talking like this, and
just like that, bro.
Yeah.
That's probably when he was friends with Jada.
Yeah, he was. It was. Yeah.
No wonder Jada befriended that nigga. What the fuck? Sorry, Tupac.
And so that's what I'm saying, man. It doesn't separate you from the art, and we going on a tangent on some shit.
We got Tupac in the war right there. Look at it. It's crazy. Like really.
Like the Kuko, really?
Go ahead.
God damn.
It's all love, and we love these artists, man, and we just want to hear more music from these people. So
at the end of the day, the culture wins.
The culture
won this past week for sure.
Facts.
Because honestly, like hip hop, rap, it was kind of dying, bro. It was kind of dying. Like
this version
before this started to happen, before the Kendrick and Drake
hip hop wasn't dying because I feel like hip hop is pure number one American culture. But I know what you're talking about.
But it wasn't the same. It wasn't authentic hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And then people still try to say that Drake still isn't authentic, but it wasn't like. It wasn't the type of hip hop that
a lot of people are though. Cool.
A lot of people are hating on Drake, but but the thing is, like, hip hop got away from lyrics. It got completely
the essence.
You can literally say whatever the hell you want to say, as long as the beat is cool, as long as you rode the beat. Pause. Nice. As long as that shit flowed and it don't matter what you say. And half the time, these guys, you don't need them. That's why they call it mumble rap, because they mumbling. You don't even know what they're saying. It sounds like it sounds like that Def rapper. That Def rapper was killing it.
It's like back in the day we had.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like back in the day we had MC Hammer that was considered pop, and then we had Tupac, beginning Tupac. and we was losing the Tupac, and nowadays we was getting more MC Hammer. And back in those days, it was the same thing. Everybody was just like, yo, we're losing the essence. We're losing the essence. And we had like a thing back then where we was like, no, we can never lose the essence. It got to the point where we started to lose the essence. This battle is bringing it back.
It's bringing
You know
it back.
why it's dope that we're even talking about this? Because what we're really talking about is thank you to Drake for bringing Kendrick Lamar out the motherfucking cave.
I think he would have been out either way. I think he would have came out.
If any other rap battles would have went on, it would have been cool.
I'm actually gonna challenge, and I was thinking that same thing for a little while because even Drake said that in Heart Part 6. He was like, you know, I got you to come out, but I'm gonna actually challenge that and say that Kendrick is actually the one who instigated this whole thing
To push his album.
Yes, because going back to the discussion that we had earlier today before the podcast, the first thing that really came out was First Person Shooter, and all J. Cole really said. All he really said was it's the big, he threw respect. He threw respect to the big three, the best three rappers, the best three artists,
one of
in
the
hip-hop.
best artists to ever do it though.
But this is what started it, right? So this is how it started, and J. Cole, being the type of person that J. Cole is, gave respect to Drake, himself, and Kendrick, saying that those were the three kings, the three goats of hip hop. I agree. Kendrick's response to that was on like this or like that, right?
Like that.
And he basically just said, "Fuck the big three. It's just me." Yeah. He said, "I don't fuck with none of that shit that you saying about us all being on the same tier.
I feel like they
it's just myself."
There was sneak
and that was what sparked all of this shit. Because if First Person Shooter stood on his own, and Kendrick would have kept his mouth shut. No shade throw Kendrick, because I love that song. That song goes hard.
Like that?
Like that is fire. Fire, and his verse is fire.
Out of all these records, though, the best record to me personally is the verse on the Kendrick Lamar Future records. To me, all these records.
I agree with
like
you.
That.
That's what we're talking about.
The one, the Future joint.
Like that.
Yeah. That tops everything right now.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's the track we're talking about.
That
is the one that literally, that is the song. So people are acting like, Drake baited Kendrick out to start rapping again. But no, that's not what happened. Kendrick literally, he was just like, fuck it. I'm going to tell these niggas I'm the best in the game. And I'm going to throw some jabs at Drake. I'm not going to throw, he didn't even really throw any jabs at Cole other than fuck the big three. It's just big me.
Yeah.
That was a broad statement. He ain't really throw no jabs at Cole. He really only took him at Drake.
Yeah. J. Cole, I know, is at peace right now.
At peace.
Watering plants. He's chilling. He's like, yo.
At peace. And honestly, man, if as an artist myself, knowing what I know now, I would take the J. Cole route.
Facts.
Knowing what I know now, I would have taken the J. Cole
Too
route.
much anxiety. Like, yo, what is he going to pull up? I was messing with Shorty the other day.
Not for nothing,
I hope he don't find out.
Not for nothing, but Kendrick and Drake both got kids. I don't want nobody shooting around my motherfucking house with kids, because that means war. That means motherfucking war. My kid is going to go off to a motherfucking different country to be safe, and I'm coming with guns a-blazing.
How about, what's your mom's name?
Whose mom?
What's your mom's name?
Kathy.
What if he starts getting that Kathy or battle rap? He starts talking about Kathy, like how Kendrick is talking to
Sandra.
Hey man, that's honest. This it ain't.
Mom's is I'm a mama's boy, son.
I'm a mama's boy too, bro.
Ooh.
And you, man, that's tough. That's tough, because that would get me hot too. But I don't know if the mom stuff will get me more hot, or the baby mama stuff will get me more hot.
He winning all three though.
The kids is what I'm gonna be honest. I have a thing for my kid, and if you would have got on my kid over my mom, my kid
is number one.
Yeah.
If you come at my kid and I feel like that was the most
the Grams,
and that's why I feel that's why I feel like Kendrick won too, is because this dude, like, and honestly I didn't even really like 616 that much. Like I thought it was clever, I thought it was dope, but it's not something that's got replay value for me. But like, I'm not throwing any shade. I think it was an amazing track. I still think he did his thing on it. But man, you you won, bro, because you just went at his child. You won and you lost at the same time, because I feel like, bro, like, just don't do that. Don't do that,
Don't
bro.
do that, and at the end of the
Leave
day,
that shit out of it, but you won because it's like you really can't fuck somebody up worse than fucking with their child, bro.
Yeah, facts. The only
You
thing,
feel me?
The only thing is, I feel right now is how we all lost is the shooting now.
let's talk about that.
Now you shooting at Drake's
about
crib.
Let's
Talk about that. Say it, folks.
It's not that serious. This is not a real street beef.
That's what it comes down to.
It was either a crazy deranged fan or like who would do that? Who like come
Listen,
on, you gotta be
Jay thinks he motherfucking knows who did it because
the weekend.
no, but he has
who did this shit.
he got light skin telepathy, so he
Hey, it's light skin
knows.
telepathy.
Light skin telepathy is the alternate name of this motherfucking
So-
episode.
So I've done some research. I've done some digging, some watching a few different, streamers and doing their shit, a few different news channels.
He did remote viewing, guys. Light skin telepathy. He did remote viewing. He did alter experience.
Word on the street from multiple sources. Obviously, this is speculation. None of this is confirmed. None of this is guaranteed to be true. But for me, it makes the most sense. And it's the fact that
I didn't want that to happen. I was trying to do it super slow so that ice. You guys are gonna hear ice throughout this whole episode. Sorry.
But it's the fact that Drake and The Weeknd have had beef for over a decade.
We all know how the weekend gets down.
I don't know. How does he get down, Cougar?
You seen him on that movie Icon, that show Icon.
A TV show, yeah.
He's a killer. He's a killer.
I don't know, man.
You ain't see that show, folks?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, you gotta watch that, bro.
Oh, I'm missing out.
Oh
Yeah.
man, hey, we're gonna tap into this. We're gonna
Bro.
get back to the regular conversation in a second. If y'all haven't seen the show, it's called Icon, right?
I think it's called or Idol.
Idol. It's called Idol.
Yeah, it's 4 letters and it's Idol. It's not Icon.
Now, Idol, The Weeknd is like the producer. He's also like one of the main characters. Leonardo DiCaprio's daughter.
No,
Whose daughter?
Pirate
Excuse me?
Caribbeans.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny
Depp's daughter.
motherfucking
Johnny
Depp's.
Depp.
Johnny Depp's.
daughter.
Johnny Depp's.
And she fine too.
I got
What?
a wife, bro. You can't maybe. You
know what's-
allegedly.
You know what's the problem with me lately? I'm editing movies and shit, so I don't got no time to actually
No,
watch
this was
movies.
like 5 months
And
ago.
it already got canceled. It already got canceled.
Right.
I guess they didn't get a lot good feedback.
Man, that shit was late, folks.
It was pretty lit.
Yo,
Bro,
the
me
weekend
and my-
was a cult.
First of all, it's something you're gonna want to watch with your lady. You definitely want to watch it with your lady because it's very sexual. It's very.
The weekend was a cult leader.
He basically ran a cult that of
Singers.
sexual singers.
Oh, so lit.
They sang.
What?
Production
They were
value,
musicians.
amazing.
They were musicians, and then they all fucked each other.
The weekend is acting.
He was the cult leader of this cult. That
The weekend's on some
insane.
gangster shit.
This sounds popping though.
Bro, it was a very good show. Don't watch it with your parents. Don't watch it with your mother. Like that's, you know what I'm saying. Watch this shit with your significant other and get off to it.
I'm sure
Because
people
that's
people watching this already seen Idol, bro. That shit is lit.
What next episode? I'm gonna get on a binge watch. I'm gonna watch it and then we get right back to
only
this
one
conversation.
Oh, and by the
Someone
way,
seen, like, 8
the soundtrack is phenomenal.
Really?
The Weeknd. It's The Weeknd.
And-
bro, even Johnny Depp's daughter got singing and shit. Bro, killing it.
Yeah, they're making. She's a musician on the show,
Bruh.
but they use her music for the soundtrack as
Yes.
well.
I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna give
Oh, you
my
gonna love
real opinion on it.
It's gonna be just like me and Jay's.
But back on the conversation. Weekend, Drake.
Okay, back on the conversation. So Weeknd and Drake have got a history of beef, falling in and falling out over the years. So for those who don't know, Drake discovered The Weeknd. I don't know exactly how he discovered his sound, but when he did discover him, he invited him to his show in Canada. In Toronto, it was called the OVO Fest at the time, right? Brought him out there. Eventually, it became a thing. They called it the OVO XO Fest because they became like a little duo. They became doing shows and started doing shows together. Drake was already popping at this time. The Weeknd was not yet. People were just starting to be like, yo, who's this dude who sounds just like Michael Jackson? And you know,
I remember those days.
right?
Yeah.
So during this time, Drake pretty much took him under his wing and was like, I'm about to help you blow up.
Like he always does.
Right. And basically, Drake's connections helped the Weeknd blow up fast. It was
He
quick
bigged up the
with Crew Love and all and his participation on the Take Care album. While all this was happening, Drake wanted to sign the Weeknd to basically have the Weeknd be his protege, the same way Lil Wayne had Drake as his protege.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently things were going smooth. They agreed to it, and at last minute, the Weeknd backed out and was like, "Nah, I don't want to sign to you." And he went his own route.
Mm-hmm.
That started apparently some sort of a rift between the two.
Mm-hmm.
Then there was a little bit of back and forth because the Weeknd actually helped pen and write some of the songs on the Take Care album. And he's got some background vocals and a lot of Drake tracks and stuff like that.
I did not know this.
So when Drake started getting these awards and stuff like that, the Weeknd felt some type of way, and vice versa. When the Weeknd started winning awards, Drake felt some type of way because he didn't end up signing with him, and Drake wanted a piece of that.
He didn't get no credit or nothing.
Drake,
Yeah.
Drake is just like associated with him. He's not a mentor. He's not somebody who was discovered him. He don't really get credit for any of that, and Drake kind of wanted that credit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the Weeknd is kind of like, bro, you heard my shit, but I made my sound.
Mm-hmm.
I'm me. You didn't do this shit. I made it.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of started a little bad blood between the two.
That kind of kept Drake relevant. I think he gave us 2 decades. I feel because of that, because he always mixed in what the new sound was. He has a good ear, so
Yes.
he knew.
He always stayed relevant.
Yeah.
He always 20 years in the game, and he's still collaborating with somebody who's just coming out right now.
Yeah.
That's
You know
the
what I
beautiful
mean?
thing about Drake is since the beginning, he's always been such a musician and music head that from any genre of music that is popping, he's popping. So he wants to put his poppiness onto that poppiness. And as we all fucking know, the shit is equals more poppiness. Whenever we hear Drake on some other popping shit,
Yeah.
it's more popping.
Yeah.
God, how the how
Like,
we gonna hate on that?
What's his name? What's the can I say? 4 Bats.
4 Bats.
Yeah. Didn't he sign 4 Bats?
I don't know if he did, but he definitely gave his stamp of approval.
Yeah, but
Because he got a song, his 4 Bats first feature was Drake, and the funny thing is his second feature was Kanye.
Ooh,
And those are his only 2 features, by the way.
it's crazy. How this kid come out of nowhere with a Drake and a Kanye?
That's how
feature?
motherfucking 21 came out.
That
bitch,
boy's
with
a
Drake and
plant.
Future. Yeah, they plants, bro. They psyop. They planted, but they're talented.
Yeah, facts.
Four Bats are talented.
Back to the Weeknd thing real quick, though. More beef history between the two, right?
Mm.
Do you guys remember that the Weeknd dated Bella Hadid?
I don't know who that is.
Mm-hmm.
Bella Hadid and Gigi Hadid.
That's a girl from the movie with Adam Sandler, right?
I do think she's in movies.
They
I
sound
do
Indian.
think she's in movies, but I'm not I know she's known most for being a Victoria's Secrets model.
Yeah, I think I know who you talk. I know her face. She was on Complex, Sneaker. She's like, oh, if he's wearing.
Tall, skinny, white girl, typical.
Jay giving me
typical.
TMZ vibes right now.
Right.
Please.
So Bella Hadid and the Weeknd dated for some time. They were close. They had feelings for each other. It wasn't just they weren't just fuck buddies. They had feelings.
The Weeknd was in the Adam Sandler movie, so it makes sense. Go ahead.
Also, do you remember the Weeknd? He did the Victoria's Secret show,
He would.
and he actually did the Victoria's Secret show right when they broke up. So there was all over social media, like it's gonna be a little awkward that Bella Hadid is gonna be in the show. The Weeknd's gonna be performing for the show, and they just recently broke up. Right? So, word on the street, can't confirm it, but people talk about it. Drake slept with Bella Hadid after they broke up. Right?
Of course. Drake is known to do that, though.
All about the beaches.
That furthered the beef. That furthered the beef even further. He actually even speaks on it in, I believe, Family Matters. If you listen to Family Matters, when the beat breaks down, there's 3 switches,
That's not your woman, dog. Just let it go.
Let the bitch.
She did you a favor, baby. You gotta be on some player shit, bro. The girl does that to you. You just gotta.
That's why I extra love Drake, because all of these beefs is about him fucking they
They
bitches.
Yeah.
Metro, I don't like Future. I don't even know what's really going on, man. Please.
I heard it was some pillow talk of the reason this whole beef has started.
That's what we heard, but even Metro said that was cap.
Oh,
Even
okay.
Metro came out and said that was cap. People just talking shit.
Probably.
But
But
if you
Jay
really,
knows the real
if I don't know,
Jay
I
knows
speculate.
the real. He got
I speculate because I like to break down a lot of lyrics. I like to look up a lot of shit on the internet.
Tune to JMZ. This is
Man, where
Tell us
was
the
I?
truth,
Where
man.
was I? Where was I? I lost my train.
You
of thought.
Bella D.
Drake's security
dating,
guard got
he
shot.
smashed.
Oh yeah, Bella.
Okay, so if you listen to Family Matters, when there's 3 switches, 3 beat changes in Family Matters. When the beat changes to the second beat, the first part where he starts rapping fast, he's talking about The Weeknd. For people who don't know, Weeknd's real name is Abel. So if you hear him referring to Abel, he's talking about The Weeknd. If you hear him talking about Cash XO, he's talking about The Weeknd's manager. But he basically was responding to The Weeknd in the song. The Weeknd got a song on We Don't Trust You. No, We Still Don't Trust You, because they got 2 albums.
We never trusted you.
And I think it was called, I got it in my notes. Give me a second, y'all. The name of the song here.
Oh, JMZ, NEB.
I'm trying to be locked in, but I guess I'm not too locked in because I don't think I wrote that down in my notes.
You the only one with
The name of the song, it was like
Someone out there screaming like,
fuck.
they know.
They screamed
In
out
the
like
comments, they're
it's
like, damn,
all my
JMZ.
something. Anyway, we'll look it up in a second.
All my son.
But it's the song All to Myself. There it is. It's on my notes up there on the board. All to Myself, it's on We Still Don't Trust You, and The Weeknd basically is taking shots at Drake, saying your shooters only shoot TikToks.
Oh.
Shit.
He says a few other things in there, but he's basically implying that Drake is a fraud. He ain't this,
What do you mean? Like he's an actor?
He ain't this all-powerful person that he claims to be. But the main line that I took out of it was, your shooters are shooting TikToks, right? So if y'all listen to Family Matters, when the beat breaks down into the second beat and Drake starts rapping fast, the first thing he starts to say is, oh, you think Drake shooters shoot TikToks? Well, the realest person in your hood, and he name drops a specific person. I don't know who that person is.
P.
It's P. Your realest person in your clique is P. Well, he don't really get shit shot. And he's basically saying, well, you saying my clique don't shoot nothing? Well, y'all ain't shooting nothing either.
Because it's all about shooting.
And he's basically saying, and he's basically
y'all ain't.
right, and then he's going further and saying that don't be talking about no stick talk, no gun talk, no gunplay talk
On a falsetto.
on a falsetto.
Come on.
If you gonna be singing on some shit, don't be talking about no stick talk.
Don't be falsetto me on some TikTok. We're talking about
Right?
do.
And on multiple Drake disses, he comes at Cash XO, his manager, for being
Gay.
gay
Yeah.
and basically
Just because Drake paints his nails doesn't mean.
it don't mean nothing. It don't
Doesn't
mean-
No, we all seen the Drake G-strings and the matching nails, and it doesn't.
Wait, Drake.
Dude, he got G-strings too?
No, yeah, he wears G-strings.
Shut the fuck up,
You
bro.
stupid.
Tell me this
Yo,
is,
Cool
tell
gonna
me
be-
this is
Cool
true.
gonna be Cougars
All right.
dumb.
Allegedly, he paints his.
What's
nails
on your
and
algorithm, bro?
matches
What are you talking about?
G-strings. He calls them Drake strings.
Hey, you might got something there, man.
Drake strings.
Drake.
Allegedly. Nah, that shit crazy though. But at the end of the day, I don't know if you done talking about JMC, but people did get shot, and this is the worst part that could happen. And supposedly Kendrick's team was like, we're gonna end the beef over the shooting. They're trying to end the beef on Kendrick's side. Like, yo,
You
fuck all
gone
that.
too far.
You got Young Thug in jail right now over a RICO Oh, I think this is similar.
I think it would be smart for both of them to chill out for a little bit at least right now.
Well, I mean, this is
I don't
inevitable.
think like, bro, this is the best thing we've got in the culture in a while. So I don't think that what they are doing as a whole is bad. And here's the thing that I'll say: I don't think Kendrick has anything to do with the shooting.
No, he's not that stupid.
I don't think he's got.
No.
I don't think
Anybody
he's
is
got
stupid.
nothing to do
all
with
of us
the
are
shooting.
stupid. All of us. Anyone watching? Anybody listening to the Drake? This whole beef. You guys are stupid as fuck. All of us. If you think that real niggas is not gonna pull up on you and shoot at you over some, this ain't no rap beef for the entourage.
No, they really
This
don't
ain't
like
no
each other.
rap
They
beef
really
for
don't
the-
like
for
each
the-
other. But
see, these fake dudes got real niggas around them. They got
don't
real
like-
dudes around them.
they've got real people around them. That's for sure.
I
And
wanna give them a little bit more credit. I don't think they have. I think they're smarter to have even someone like that around them to where they're like, "Yo, shoot this guy's."
But
crazy.
right, let me-
affiliated with the affiliated.
So
Like when I
here's-
had that KO shit.
so
there was
here's
motherfuckers
where I'm
that would
gonna-
do stupid shit to prove
You're right.
themselves.
here's where I'm gonna prove
oh, I'll
here's
do
where I'm
this
gonna
for
prove
Drake.
myself on this topic. Have you guys seen the music video or the lyric video for Family Matters
Where he smashed the van, Kendrick.
where he smashes in the beginning? So there's three parts to the video really. In the beginning, the first beat, he's crushing the Good Kid, Mad City van. The second part of the beat, it looks like it's the inside of a hearse, right? The third part of the beat, he's actually eating at that
restaurant.
at the restaurant that Kendrick refers to. And that's in the hood in Toronto.
I heard Drake got robbed in that restaurant.
I think he got his AP snatched off of him at one point. He even admits it in the song Family Matters. He's like, yeah, I know they slammed me for my AP. Same way that Metro slammed him for his main squeeze. Yeah, something like that. So he literally admitted like, yeah, they slammed me for my AP the same way that he got slammed for his main squeeze. But that's what I was going to refer to as far that last part. The last beat change in Family Matters. And by the way, out of all the diss tracks that came out, Family Matters is my personal favorite.
I really like that one.
I really, really like Family Matters. I think it's got the most replay value. I think 10 years from now, I'm going to play that more than any other track. I think a very, very close second is They Not Like Us. I think the mainstream thinks They Not Like Us is the best out of the songs. I'm just giving my personal opinion.
Like That might be the best.
Like That is fire. It's Like That has been holding that top spot for a while too. But I don't consider Like That a main diss. I feel like that was a warning shot.
Only because Future just been chilling. That's why.
You heard about the DJ Mustard sampling the Ether, Nas Ether?
Yeah, that's fire.
On what track?
They Not Like Us.
They Not Like Us.
Yeah, it was Ether. Ether was sampled in that shit.
Crazy, yes.
But real quick, in the video on that the third breakdown at the end of the Family Matters video, have y'all noticed Drake just walking up to some dude wearing a red bandana?
Yeah,
tattoo
little
on his face,
little white boy. Yeah.
right? And they just talking. It looks like they plotting on some shit.
It's like mob shit. Some mob shit. Yeah. Go on.
But you have any speculation to what you think that is?
No, when I first saw it, as a person that doesn't not keep track of everything like that, I looked at it and said, this guy looked like some like mob ties type shit. Well, who's this guy? Why is he on camera talking to him?
So I did a little research and I found out that is a well-known guy.
Kill it.
And he is a high-ranking member of the Hells Angels motorcycle gang.
Oh,
The murder cycle gang.
So
allegedly.
this guy apparently is also Drake's next door neighbor.
Okay.
Wait a minute. What? So
My speculation,
if everybody knows Hell's Angels, New York Hell's Angels, like people, if you know, you know. Like,
also anytime you hear Drake say Montreal Connect, I believe he's referring to the Hells Angels because they originated from Montreal. They are all over the world, but they originated in Montreal.
they didn't know that.
Utilizing his white privilege.
These biker gangs don't play, bro.
They don't fucking play, bro.
Yeah, they're serious.
They
about
don't
it.
play. They just as serious as every other gang y'all fuck with. They don't fucking play. If y'all ain't seen Sons of Anarchy, I suggest y'all go see it.
Yeah.
They don't fucking play.
Biker gangs are dope because they got, just like a lot of gangs are dope, bro. You see, you got the good and the bad.
I
You know what
mean,
I'm saying? You got the good
This
and
gang
the
is
bad.
super cool,
You
dude.
got the negative shit where they on territorial, but then you got the positive shit that they do for the people and protect the people. And one
But
of these days, we gonna come together, bro. I'm gonna be the Osiris to this warrior shit. We all gonna come together and fight the real motherfucking cause. Cause right now we all distracted by the diss tracks and shit. But at the end of the day, biker gangs, the red, the blue, all of these colors, man, we gonna come together to fight the real fight at the end of the day.
what are we distracted by though? What's going on right now?
Yeah, man.
Aliens?
There's a lot of shit going on, not just aliens, but there's a lot of shit going on. Shit that we can't even talk about.
Oh man.
But no, before we get
Wrap
to the
it
next,
up, yeah.
before we wrap up to the next topic, my speculation when I seen that in the music video was Drake was giving warning shots to whoever he's really beefing with, and in my opinion, his real beef is with EXO. His real beef is with The Weeknd and Weeknd's team. And I think he was basically all your shooters shooting TikToks. And he was basically saying, these are my fucking shooters right here. That's what I feel like Drake was saying in that song. When he had to include, for some random reason, he had to include a Hell's Angel member and just them talking and plotting. It kind of, in my opinion, seems like he's saying, I've got connects with these guys. You think I don't got shooters? Try me. Now, there's also speculation, getting back to the shooting, right? Drake's security guard was shot at 2:00 in the morning in the chest in front of his house.
That's lost. How is he doing?
I don't know.
They just said serious injuries. They didn't say it was critical, but they said it was serious. So he should live.
Oh, okay.
In the chest.
But I got to do a little bit more research on this. But I found out in the past, month or so, maybe less than that. It could be even super less than that. I'm really not sure in the time frame, but I know it was very recently. The Weeknd security guard was also shot in front of Cash EXO's house.
What?
Yes.
When did you hear this? This is confirmed?
This is not
telepathy.
speculation. This is 100% factual.
Telepathy.
The Weeknd security guard or Cash O's security guard was shot in front of Cash EXO's house.
How does he know this?
In the past couple months. And just research, bro.
No, Jay is a motherfucking telepath.
So we talking and guess what time it happened at? 2:00 in the morning. The people who shot up Drake's house, they're still looking for more information. They still haven't released a lot of information to the public. But one of the things that have come out is that when they pulled up to Drake's house, they were blasting loud music.
Kendrick.
Could you imagine what song was playing?
They not like us.
And they were screaming profanity. Profanity.
No,
Profanity.
What were they playing?
They didn't get into specifics. They just said they were blasting loud music, screaming profanity before the shots let off.
They were blasting the Weeknd's music to let it be known. They was playing.
Kuko was there. Allegedly.
It was bumping the Weeknd and let him know what's up.
Freaking often, yeah, we do this often. Pop, 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 pop.
That's an ill scene though. That's kind of hard though.
We're like, this ain't over, beat.
Yo, that's kind of crazy.
So
I'm gonna add that to the edit.
That's crazy.
there's also a line, a bar that I broke down in Family Matters as well. I don't have it on me right now, but he basically breaks down saying, the Pluto beef got me sick to my stomach.
Yeah.
Right? Because we ain't really even been through it. Basically saying the fact that me and Future are beefing right now makes me sick to my stomach because we really don't have any beef.
Who said this?
Drake in Family Matters.
Mm.
Then he says Leland Wayne, which is Metro Boomin. That's his real name.
Mm-hmm.
He says he calls him some shit, like making fun of him, and then he was like, I kind of get it. He's probably the influence, saying the reason you don't fuck with me is probably because of Metro Boomin, because he's a fucking lame, and he's probably influenced you.
Damn.
And then he goes on to say, they've been trying for a while. Now, they finally got you. I forget what the words are, but he's basically saying they finally got you wrapped up in this shit now too. So he's basically saying in the song, I ain't got beef with Future. I got beef with somebody else, and that somebody else turned Future on me. It's basically saying that in Family Matters, which is why I feel like this shooting has something to do with the OVO XO feud.
Let that be noted. Jay called it first. It's an early episode.
I ain't call it first. I feel DJ Academics put me onto it, and then I started doing research.
Okay, let's get it. So we'll see if we're right by the next episode on if that's what it is, because I have no idea who did it. We are
None of us do. Nobody knows yet.
But that's a pretty close accusation, so we'll see. We'll follow up on that for sure.
Why do I
I hope the security guard's doing better, man, and I hope that we can get past, shooting each other. Because Biggie said it best, bro. What's beef? This ain't WrestleMania, bro. We ain't playing around. Dope ass music came out though.
I see on the board. Why does it say why J. Cole is back now?
Oh, it says why did J. Cole back out?
Oh, back out.
And why he back out of the beef?
I'm J. Cole in this whole situation.
So J. Cole dropped 7-minute drill, which was fire, by the way.
It was all right.
It was fire, by the way.
It was cool.
I thought he did his thing, and on top of the 7-minute drill, he dropped an entire fucking project. Might delete later, and honestly, the whole project goes in. The whole project is fire.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
And then he comes out and apologizes, and a lot of people calling him pussy, a lot of people calling him weak for apologizing and kind of coming out and saying those things. And at the time, I ain't gonna lie, at the time I was kind of like, bro, I was pissed at J. Cole because I'm a J. Cole fan. I kind of out of between J. Cole, Drake, and Kendrick. Drake, yes, he's the hit maker, but when it came down to the whole fucking wordplay, we gonna battle, I really wanted to take J. Cole in the battle. I really wanted to side with J. Cole, and this motherfucker came out and apologized, and I'm like, wow.
And he's been saying he's the man for years. Like, I'm the man, and saying all this stuff like I'm the guy, blah 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 blah, for all these years. Even back in the day, I don't know if you guys remember, back in the BET Cypher days, Kendrick Lamar came at both of them back then. It was like years ago.
Control.
Yeah, it was.
My Control, right?
Similar. It was a freestyle. It was a freestyle done. It was during the BET Cypher hip hop, the BET Hip Hop Music Awards.
Okay.
And one of the ciphers, I remember Kendrick Lamar coming at both of them, but Kendrick Lamar and Drake never responded back. It was just kind of left alone, even back then. Either they probably thought like, baby, nah, it's not worth it, not worth my time, or you know what I'm saying? That's
J. Cole been a big fan of Kendrick Lamar since back in the day. Even trying to get him to do. They were supposed to have this album.
They were supposed to have a joint album
called High Power.
J. Cole discovered.
No, he didn't. But he was. No, he didn't. But when Kendrick Lamar was popping like that, J. Cole was trying to be a part of that.
But I heard he told Dre about Kendrick Lamar.
He did.
I don't know about that.
He did. No, he did.
Yeah, J. Cole told Dre about Kendrick Lamar.
This is crazy.
Dre.
No, fuck that.
Dre found Kendrick because of J. Cole.
No, fuck that. This is crazy. CCP. If y'all in the comments, verify that, bro.
But that's not. But that's not to say that Kendrick wouldn't have been who he was without that.
I just didn't know that though.
But yeah,
big Dre and Kendrick is a huge part of Kendrick Lamar.
Why we know him today? Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's crazy. Yeah. But J. Cole been a big fan. So when it comes to why he backed out, he said it on a recent interview. Not sure the interview was with. But he was saying, he was like, he looks up to these guys. Out of anybody in the world, who he has more in common with is the two other top 3 people. These 2 guys, Drake and Kendrick, because no one can relate to life the way that these guys can relate to their day-to-day lives as being a hip-hop star on top of the game. And he was saying he doesn't see himself doing music forever, but he could picture himself not doing music, and who he's going to really relate to besides motherfuckers like Drake and Kendrick. So he doesn't see, and I'm with that kind of thinking and all of that shit. Like, what's beef? But he did write his 7-minute drill.
I feel like J. Cole's at that age. He's a little bit older. He's a little bit more mature.
I just feel like he should have did the 7-minute drill and then apologize.
Yeah, he shouldn't have done that. I feel like he
That's-
contradicted himself by doing that, and that's why he's getting the backlash that he's getting.
Yeah, he couldn't sleep. He had anxiety.
Yeah, so
Hey, you stupid fuck.
you know, he definitely contradicted himself by dropping 7-Minute Drill and then taking it back and then taking it off of streaming platforms.
He said he got influenced. He was in the moment. And he released it. He was just like, this don't feel right, and it ain't him. At the end of the day,
You should have never dropped it.
yeah.
And
So like I said, in the moment I hated it. Looking back at where we're at right now with the shooting, with all of these disses and allegations going back forth, woman beater, pedo, I think J. Cole made the best move out of all three of them. I think as of right now, we're looking at Drake and Kendrick at topping the charts. But I think as far as peace of mind and life stability, J. Cole is winning.
Yeah.
And I want to put this out there for the people, man, watching CCP. God bless y'all. Big blessings. Just under the comments, man, just try to write down what the fuck we've been distracted by during all this shit. If you could just put down one thing as you think that
What's
while all of this has
distracting
been going
us?
on, while all of this has been going on to the left, what the fuck's been happening to the right? Just put one thing that you know.
While all
Like,
these diss
whether
tracks
it's
is
Hillary
happening,
Clinton-
what is distracting?
That's what. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
That's the name of the episode.
Diss track or diss track. While all of these diss tracks are happening, what is distracting us? Just put one thing, man. Just let us know. You know, supposedly Hillary Clinton had some accusations with the locals in Haiti that they've been saying that she's been human trafficking over there. That's supposedly a recent thing that I heard of. Among
A lot going on in
but-
Gaza.
a lot going on in Gaza. Like just
Ukraine
think about
and-
what's going on in the world before we look into what the fuck all this is about. Because past couple weeks been crazy with these diss tracks. Distraction.
Yo, there's also a beef that we have not even discussed at all.
Say it, folk.
The Quavo and Chris Brown beef.
She, because that ain't even a beef. Quavo just took the L and just went home.
We didn't bring up Ross either, but because it's like, what
Well,
the
Rick
fuck,
Ross
bro?
is a fucking tool, bro.
You stupid Jay. You stupid Jay.
Rick Ross is a fucking tool, bro.
We
White
love
boy.
Ross. We love Ross.
White
Nah,
boy.
White boy's funny.
Right, Rick Ross is a clown.
You know what I hate about all this? We're not gonna get a Drake and Rick Ross record probably for a long time.
I'm not even worried about that, bro.
Bro, they made
Rick Ross-
records together, bro. Great records.
They did.
That's
But
facts.
when's the last time you heard a good Rick Ross record?
I fuck with Ross heavy,
I do
Yeah,
too. I
me
fuck with
too.
the old Ross. But when's the last time you
fuck
heard a
with-
good Rick Ross record?
but that doesn't mean that he can't tonight come out with what you're talking about.
I don't think he can anymore.
He can impress you.
Oh,
Tonight.
you crazy.
Pause.
You crazy. You hear that, Ross? You man, come out with an album right now, son. You crazy?
Bro, and
on
I'm
the
from
track
and
right
I'm
now?
from Florida, bro. I grew up loving Rick Ross. I don't know, man. He just seemed like he just feel like he's fooling around too much right now. Like he's getting himself involved in shit he don't need to get involved in. Like leave the lyric shit to Kendrick and Drake, bro.
Nah, Rick Ross got lyrics. Stop it. Stop
hits.
it.
And we do want to hear more Rick Ross bangers.
Yeah, we do. We need.
I don't think nobody worry about Rick Ross, bro.
I am.
Nah, but if he came out with a new album, it's gonna be guaranteed.
So what y'all think
bangers on
about
that shit.
Champagne Moments?
What was that?
The
Was
Drake
that Ross?
diss.
Ross.
It was good. It was a good diss. It just went on the. I mean, Kendrick and it just went under the radar.
And Drake also responded to it.
It had his moment. It had like a week.
I wasn't too, it was
I
cool.
thought it was pretty trash.
I wouldn't say it was trash. It was.
I
It was
mean,
cool.
half of the battle shit I thought was trash.
Trash is
Half of
crazy.
it.
Nah, trash is crazy.
Half of all of this shit I thought was like,
Mhm.
I wasn't too crazy about. But a lot of good music came out of this.
Did he get his nose done for real though?
The BBL Drizzy shit.
Yeah.
Was it his belly or his nose?
It was his nose and his belly.
And then that's supposedly.
But is that confirmed?
That's where he
Like,
got
did
the
really
horse
get that
meat
shit
from.
done?
I don't know. The nose kind of looks different, bro. I don't
nose,
know.
The
Not
nose look a
real.
little different, but it's like I don't know.
He
what,
probably got
what
punched in
fake
the-
abs even look like.
maybe it's the
I don't even
lighting.
know-
I
I
don't
don't even
know.
know. I don't even know what to look for that kind of.
No, I know. I was gonna get them done. Actually,
abs?
yeah, hell yeah.
shit. Lord have
What?
mercy. Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Supposedly he
BBL
took his
Freddy,
ass.
guys. BBL Freddy.
Nah, don't put that out
We
there.
about to
son.
have BBL
so
Freddy.
Fuck out of here.
And this is Jay Lamont, Kuko, and BBL Freddy.
Yo, nah, son. Put me BL Freddy in the comments.
Check on my abs.
Oh man.
Supposedly that's where this horse meat came from.
Didn't
The
LL Cool J
BBLs.
do some shit like that though?
That was the rumor. I heard that rumor. I don't know. A lot.
I'm pretty sure LL did that.
Cat was right. Everything's coming to light. Everything that came like in the 90s, like rumors, like in the like that I heard before, all coming out to light. Like same thing with the not to bring Diddy back up, but everything's coming out to light, man.
So everything coming out to light. Do we really think that Drake is a pedo?
Nah, man.
I mean, do you think that?
I heard the consenting age in Toronto, like Canada, I heard it's 16, 17.
New Jersey 16.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
And everybody freaking out about the Drake video where he brings a 17-year-old on stage when he's 23 years old. How do y'all feel about that?
Any girl under 21 is just gross.
When he found out that she was not of age, he kind of backed off. Didn't he? In that video, he was
here's the thing I will say. He should have backed off at that point, but he kind of didn't. So she was already up on stage. He had already he didn't like fucking grab her in any fucking private spots or anything, but he gave her a little hug, seduction. I'm singing to you, serenading type shit.
He thought it was Romeo Santos and shit.
And then after that, he was just kind of like, damn girl, you so fine type shit. And then he was like, how old are you? She said 17.
I'm 17.
And then the whole crowd was like, woo. And he even said, he was like, damn girl, he's like, you trying to get me arrested? Yeah. You trying to get me in jail? And then right before he escorted her off stage, he proceeded to give her a kiss on both cheeks. And then
it was very romantic, man.
It was like a little romantic, like I'm gonna kiss you on both cheeks and then get off the stage.
He was trying to make her day.
So the way, and everybody has. I've seen that video posted on every fucking Facebook and every social media is posting that, talking about this is the person you're fucking supporting, and I'm like,
for nothing, though, that works against his favor.
It does. It's definitely
it's not an understandable thing. It's like
it's definitely working against Drake. But I just feel like, bro, are we seriously about to try to cancel a dude from that?
Yeah,
like that really ain't. I'm like, that really ain't shit.
Drake growing up didn't look like he was getting that much pussy,
bro. Drake. When Drake was 23, the motherfucker looked like he was 18.
Drake don't look like he was getting cream team pussy.
You feel me?
Like Drake don't look like he was doing dams, and he was not doing that.
Bro, not to mention, one of the people that's been doing, been supporting all of these fucking crazy allegations is Metro Boomin. Have y'all seen the tweets that had been leaked from back in his day?
I heard that was when he was like 13.
No, he was
13.
No, he was 19.
What 13-year-old got that fucking mind, bro?
Oh, he was 19 or 20 years old. He was
talking about Papa Molly.
Me. Well, not that part.
He was popping already.
Bro, he was telling the girl to pop this Molly, so you won't.
This girl's about to make me catch a case. Like, wait,
got my hands in my khakis like I'm like a true molester. # no pedo.
Them shits look crazy, them tweets. If you got them tweets in the world, you should never be.
No means blow.
If you
nigga said no means blow.
He said that, bro.
Yo, like Kuko said, if you have that out in the open, imagine what you're hiding,
bro.
Yo.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, we all talking about.
He looks a little bit like a weirdo too.
Metro, I feel like, bro.
He's cool. We don't know.
And you hear that, bro? They straight up. They honestly, some of the shit that they straight up tell you that they doing in their songs is suspect. And we over here talking about this video with the 17-year-old girl.
Yeah.
When all these rappers be talking about worse shit in their songs that they doing.
It was a time. It was because Elvis had a 14-year-old girl and they have made a whole movie about it. Well, Priscilla was like 14, 15 when he took her out to the road with her parents' permission.
Oh, speaking of all this, Elvis Prince. Drake mentioned something about R. Kelly in his last song. Does Kendrick support R. Kelly?
Oh, I didn't. That one.
Did you catch that?
No, I didn't catch it.
Jay caught it.
He said, I don't remember exactly what he says, but he says something along the lines of like, you talking to me like this, but didn't you advocate to bring R. Kelly's music back?
R. Kelly's music.
Yes. So apparently, I don't know if this is true, but it seemed like Drake was alligating that
alligators.
I think that's a word, right?
Yeah.
That Kendrick was advocating to bring R. Kelly's music back even after the surviving R. Kelly shit.
I mean, we should, because it's good music.
Yeah, we should. We just talking about music, and that's the main point of this.
If we're gonna do away with all sexual,
You have to get rid of all music.
all music, Elvis, everybody's
MJ was
out of
a-
here.
Michael Jordan was
Diddy,
accused.
everybody. We're getting rid of all music.
Tupac had a rape charge.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, but these are
With that
like a charge here, a charge there. This nigga groomed a whole bunch, was fucking posting up at a McDonald's next to a high school to pick up girls and bring them back to his whole
My mind's telling
And we
me
talking about
no.
bringing his music back. Like I get it.
But my
There's some
body-
songs like maybe I believe I can fly. Okay, maybe I bring some shit like that back. But there's certain songs like this nigga wrote the
You
song.
can't pick and choose which songs.
You can, because if you watch the Surviving R. Kelly, you know what some of these songs are about, and you can't even listen to them the same way. This dude wrote "Age Ain't Nothing But a Number" for Aaliyah. Do you know his history with
But
Aaliyah?
Mr. Biggs, before you done, wait, how you know my name, son?
What?
Come on,
Come on, man. We're gonna do it with all music. Everybody has allegations. Everybody, they come on.
But
man.
not everyone been convicted.
And he never got really convicted for
He's
that.
in prison.
No, he got convicted because of the loophole they did.
Oh my God, my dog is in prison. We talking about he ain't convicted.
He's convicted, but they did a loophole. They did the thing where he took the girls and he crossed them, flew them out. So that's sex trafficking.
Oh,
It's a loophole. Say you see a girl and she's in Georgia, you in Florida, and you fly her out
trafficked,
for sex.
trafficking.
Technically, on paper, that is trafficking. So when you flying these girls out, that's trafficking, my guy.
Isn't it ironic they
So
call
you
it trafficking?
so you supporting R. Kelly?
I support his music. R. Kelly's music.
I didn't say all that.
We're talking about his catalog.
His music. Yeah, they called it. I'm pretty sure he was doing nasty work. I'm pretty sure he was. But the way they call him, the FBI called him.
Pretty sure they got film that mentioning that she's 14 years old as he's.
I mean, they had a
pissing
film
on
that
her.
we all saw when we was underage, when we was 13, 14, with him and that girl. It was on Kazaa and LimeWire, you know, the sex tape. Ooh. Yeah, nasty work. But like I said, they even got Harvey Weinstein.
And that was just one of his many videos that R.
Harvey
Kelly
Weinstein.
keeps on-
He's out of jail now because they didn't catch him in the right way. They're finding these loopholes. I'm pretty sure these guys were doing nasty work there. We can't put solid proof on this guy that he did this and that and the third. So we're gonna have to catch him some certain way. So they find these certain loopholes to try to catch these guys.
Same thing. What happened? What's his name? Robert Kraft.
Mm-hmm.
Robert Kraft, the dude from the Patriots, right?
Yeah.
So they just had the I didn't even know that the dude never got arrested for nothing, bro. Because I was watching the roast of Tom Brady.
I don't know about this story.
So he what is he, like the GM or like an owner or some shit?
He's the owner of the
Patriots.
Oh yeah, but he couldn't talk about it.
But he did like massage shit. Same way Epstein kind of did some massage shit. But he never got convicted. So I don't know what happened, but he never got convicted and the only reason I know about this is because they just had the roast of Tom Brady, like literally like a couple days ago. It's on Netflix. And somebody cracked a joke about Robert Kraft and the massages. And apparently Tom Brady like immediately pulled him to the side and was like, don't joke about that, bro.
Yeah.
Because that was a sensitive subject. Motherfucker never got convicted, but we all know what he was doing.
And that's the thing about once you're convicted and you have that stain on you, even if it doesn't fall through when you're never convicted, you still have that stain on you. So yeah.
And it's just like they were saying with the Drake accusations of him being a pedophile. Just that alone, bro. Like, think about your family, right? Think about Drake having like nieces and nephews. Now, how is people gonna feel comfortable with them letting them stay with Drake now that he's accused of being a pedophile? That's
if you know your family, you know your family.
That's defecation of character, though. That's shitting all over
I'm about
your
to
name.
Yeah.
That's shitting all over your name.
He said defecation. It's defecation of character.
That's defecation of character.
Nigga shitting all over.
All over your name. Shitting all over.
I mean, if you know, you know. It's like if a 14-year-old girl, 15-year-old girl, in that teen, why are you here? You shouldn't be here alone. Come. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't keep your 16, 17-year-old daughter around any group of guys or nothing like that. If you're a smart person,
well, Michael Jackson had kids sleeping in bed with him.
Oh well, yeah. He never molested those kids. I just think he was just weird. He never had a childhood. So
I'm about to say that was the thing with Michael Jackson. He never had no child. He was deprived of his childhood. So as an adult, he was trying to still be a kid,
and that's weird.
And play.
Yeah,
and it's weird. It definitely is fucking weird. But like, you can't really blame him for being weird because he never
had a childhood.
Yeah, bro. You're gonna be weird when you grow up like that.
He was
You're
like,
gonna be weird.
Let's have a sleepover, and the parents was letting it rock. It was just like, yeah, go ahead, that's Mike. And then,
and that's where the parents is at fault. You can't be just letting your kids go do that shit.
All them
regardless if it was good intentions,
let me
bad
tell you,
intentions, you don't know.
All them kids now as adults, they were like, yo, our parents made us say that he touched us. He never touched us.
Oh shit.
Yeah, FBI never caught Mike. Like, and with solid proof, they looked at it's the FBI. They were like, yo, this guy never did anything. He was just a weird man that just liked to be with kids and do sleepovers. It's weird. But he never touched these kids. It was never sexual stuff behind it. It's just a weird, you know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker probably had no sleepovers and no friends playing with when he was a little kid. Motherfucker was on tour with the Jackson 5.
Yeah.
And that's what they saying with Diddy. Diddy didn't have a childhood like that.
Oh, what are you talking about? I don't know where Kugo's going with that one. No.
Oh, wow.
Diddy is Diddy. Diddy has some vices, and
where we at with Diddy right now?
Were we distracted from Diddy with all of this stuff this past couple weeks?
No, I mean, think about it.
Aren't there some camera footage?
He released a video, like a real snippet of, like, it starts off where it's like it's going through a tunnel. And I'm like, why are you starting this video with this? And it's going through a tunnel, and then all of a sudden he's on the beach on the sand, and it's just like cryptic little things, and like he's like by the beach, and I'm just like,
subliminal.
Yeah, I'm like, it's just showing you guys like, oh, I'm in the right state of mind, blah blah blah. But why did you start it with a white tunnel? Whoa. People in the comments saying this is your escape tunnel. Like, I was like, I went right to the comments when I saw the tunnel because that's what went right to my mind.
I'll be going straight to the comments with them.
Yo, y'all didn't see it?
No,
I didn't see that.
Yeah, let me pull this shit up.
Put it up one time.
if he hasn't took it down already, bro. Yeah, you guys just see this shit. It's like 2 days ago.
Trying to expose his underground trafficking temple.
Yeah, look.
Bruh, that literally looks like he's trying to escape.
Not frantic. Not anxious. Not fretful.
Who he fighting?
Is that TD Jakes in the background?
Yes, it is.
Who he hugging? Stevie J?
No, it's TD Jakes.
Looks tough, but remain steady
I heard about this.
in the storm.
Remain steady in the storm. See, Diddy's just trolling us right now. We've been dealing with a lot of
that kind of hype me up though.
Is there any chance that Diddy's just completely innocent?
Yeah, I can see. I can see he's. Yeah, I think
like all of these allegations is just everybody reaching, just trying to get money out his pockets.
Oh yeah, of course.
Crazy, man. A lot of girls like this whole. You know what? I'm with you though, because everyone who is a part.
I'm not saying I'm with that. I'm asking a question. Don't say you with me. Don't say you with me, bro.
Jay, I know what you're saying when you said that he's innocent of all these things.
I never said that.
When Jay said that.
Never said that.
that they were all, they're all grown adults, man, who, agreed to do, just like you said. Diddy's innocent, man.
Yeah.
Did he do it or did he ain't do it? Just like Jay said.
My only thing with the Diddy shit is that I didn't like how everyone, like, all of a sudden hopped on the train of
he had no friends.
All of a sudden,
party with him.
All of a sudden, everybody had a Diddy story. All of a sudden, like I was just
nobody
like,
had his back.
That was the corny shit about the Diddy shit for me. It's like all of a sudden everybody got a story now. Like, come on, man, this guy's an icon. Like, why are we coming up with this stuff now?
Similar to the R. Kelly shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Diddy got somebody mad out there. I don't want to get that person mad.
No, bro. Supposedly it was
But
the
even-
liquor company that he was trying to go different distribution with his.
Bro,
Ciroc
even Shine.
distributors
Even
with Ciroc.
Shine. Even Shine
Yeah.
came out.
Say it, Jay.
Even Shine came out and said, yup, I took the fall for this motherfucker. I never shot nobody in the club, but I went to jail and I
But
did
you
the
know-
time for it.
You know where that came from though? The girl who got shot in the face.
She said Diddy did it.
Yeah.
And she just recently came out and said that.
And he
I
was
said
like,
that.
hey, I ain't say nothing. You
And did
hear it
y'all-
from other people what really happened, but
I've been telling you for years.
But I've been telling y'all, I've been claiming my innocence from the very beginning.
And did y'all know that girl at that time back in the 90s had got shot in the face? And they never took the bullet fragments out of her face, and she never agreed to having the bullet fragments taken out of her face. And then recently she was like, I'll even take the bullet fragment out of my face so you can have
Test
that evidence that
It
it
came
came
from
out
his
of
gun.
that gun. Yeah,
I didn't even know that.
That's
Shine
amazing.
said that. Shine is
Kuko TMZ over here. I didn't even know that shit.
it's KMZ in his motherfucker. CPNEB. Yeah, she was even saying some shit like because she never took that like the surgery to do all the tests for them to do that back in that time.
Yeah.
And now she's like, I'll even let y'all take the fragment out to prove that Diddy shot the gun and it wasn't Shine.
But see, why now though? You know what I'm saying?
Distractions.
You know what? Why now? Why you willing to do that now? Like, come on. Diddy could have been out. We could have got some good records, but we got good records with Diddy out too. So I mean, well, yeah.
Facts. Just put them away. Now
Yeah,
joking.
Nah, but
Hey, shit is crazy, man. It's all coming to the light, and we at the age of enlightenment, the days of enlightenment, and we just over here to cover the culture with y'all because we're all amazed and going through this life together, bro. And we grew up with these people, man. We don't want to see these people going down like that, bro. All of these people we named had such an impact on us growing up.
everybody got their demons. Every single body. Nobody's innocent.
Everybody's a pedophile, folks.
Nah,
No, I'm just
whoa,
joking.
whoa. What did we say?
That's a
Nah.
fucking joke. I was just joking.
Everybody got their demons. Everybody got their vices.
Just like
and-
Jay was saying. Nah.
Yeah. Yeah. Some people are weirdos. Some people take it the extra mile, and they take it too far. You gotten too far now, bigs. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it is. Everybody got this stuff, man. It's,
Cat Williams said a lot about it. Didn't he? Didn't Cat Williams say that all
everything
this
will
shit
come out to the light eventually.
this motherfucking
Yeah.
year? He said
Yeah.
2024.
And he started it off.
He did kind of start it off.
He
though,
he
on the
manifested
Shay
it.
It's the year of exposure, the year of snitching. Everybody snitching on everybody.
Yeah.
Them Diddy parties and freak offs was a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
And to think that Nicki Minaj leaked that, supposedly is the one who
Oh,
leaked
the
that.
audio with Meek and Diddy. Oh God, that is awful. Did you hear that shit?
She's the one who leaked it.
Supposedly, allegedly.
And
Yeah,
for one of the
she gave it
freak
to
offs.
somebody else to leak.
Supposedly that leak that you talk that we're talking about right now that we
Yeah.
all heard that
Yeah.
moaning.
Yeah, that shit is
that
wild.
Nicki recorded that of them, bro. Yeah.
That shit is weird.
Allegedly, CCP and
Yeah,
it.
either that or
Well,
it's-
I mean, the outfit choices by Meek Mill are not helping him right now.
you
Not
seen
at
his
all, bro.
you seen his new necklace? His new necklace is weird too.
Like, wait, what is it?
He has a weird necklace.
Get up! Get up!
My whole thing with Meek is during all this shit, say less, bro. Say less, bro. This is the most I ever seen posts from Meek Mills during all of these allegations.
Bruh, what
And I
this...
capitalize on the word gay allegations because did it?
Your video. My bad.
Bruh, if this, all this shit that's happened this past couple weeks has taught me one thing, is move fucking in silence, bruh. Like, just stay to yourself.
Spikes.
Ugh.
Hold on.
Hold on. Oh no.
It was spikes.
Bruh, come on. You see this? Like, if that's going on in the industry, I'd rather just not.
Bruh, he
in the
was-
industry.
He was getting him good, bro.
Bro.
No!
Big pause.
Bruh.
Edit that shit out.
He was getting him good, bro, for him to come on
He
like
says it
that.
again, bro.
He was like, ha 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 ha.
The CCP does not approve these messages.
Oh my God.
Yo, let's close out the show so I can't.
Oh my
These
God.
allegations. Need some crazy allegations.
You notice the play on words with Kuko. You always got to play for words, son. That I don't even catch on to, son.
Because when you worried about these diss tracks to distract us and all these allegayous functions, we just
Yo, son.
we just living life with y'all, man, and we just covering the culture, man.
Hey man, Weeknd got the songs at the spot where them boys got a little more pride.
Blinded by the motherfucking lights.
Yo, this is a CCP. It's your boy Freddie on Focus.
It's your boy Jay Lamar.
It's your boy Kuko with the big.
Tune in, man. Share this. We'll be back next week.
CCP boy.
We out here, baby.
Music on
Where we cover the culture.
hey.
We outie, baby.
Shit. Allegation.
What was that?